before we even get into Black Fridays, let me just say I hope y'all enjoy Cartoon Thursdays with our new Lost Level member Barker. Yes, Barker. I hope y'all enjoyed the selection of music he chose. Pikmin 3, of course. And I have to say all this because Super Zambaza didn't even have the damn audacity to transition into Cartoon Thursdays where I knew Lost Level. So no tea, no shade, SD. You need to get your act together. I'm sorry. I would love talking about other people's parts and everything, but I don't have the time to be having to talk about things that happened already for me to have to transition back into a day before and then go right back to Black Friday. That's not the way I roll. You need to get it together, SC. No tea, no shade. It's just the truth. You should have introduced our new Lost Level member, Barker. Yes, indeed. You should have done that. Goodness. Mm-mm-mm. So now we can start a minute later. Walking on Black Fridays with your host Dark Blue. Yes, indeed. We're gonna jump right into the case because I have to. I'm not even gonna emphasize the blame on Barker because it's not Barker's fault. It's actually Super Zamba's fault. Understand? True T. So I'm gonna go and start to talk about the New York State educational system. We already have some reports that even the English state test scores and the mathematics test scores, not state tests, although you can't say state tests, but nonetheless, the scores they dropped down approximately 30% from 2012 to 2013, which is absolutely rambunctious if you want to really know the tea. It's stupid. I don't know how in the world. I don't know how in the world it was able to drop from 61.3% all the way to 30 point something percent, 30 point X percent, where X is any integer. If people would know that they probably passed the math part. No tea, no shade. But I have something to say about that, and I'm going to say it real calmly and I want to say it enlightened. I'm going to have an enlightenment moment because I'm trying not to cuss here. Try not to cuss, but where we had to clock the T where it needs to be clocked, and I'm looking at this pie chart, and my pie chart is defragmented because I threw some true tea, like I did some holy oil, but it said it was true tea, so I splashed it on the computer. I just splashed it a little bit because we don't want the tea to get into the LCD screen. Cause mind you, this computer is new and it costs over $1,000. No tea, no shade. So I just splashed a little bit, like bam, like not like a boom! Guess who stepped in the room? I did a little dab, and it broke my pie chart. I had a pie chart with 100% on there. I splashed a little, magic just occurred. I didn't press any keys or anything of that nature. It just fragmented my pie chart. And here's what it reads. The title is Who Fault It Is. That's what the title. Who fault it is that all of them decrease, all these scores done decrease. I mean, hit rock bottom, not rock bottom necessarily, as in the truth. But what had happened was I have a little percentage here and there and then. Let's get into this. So then the scores, of course, dropped. And I want to part my reasons to many things. I want to part my reasons, but first let's get into New York. Let's get into New York. Okay, New York. No tea, no shade. I'm not going to get on y'all case with the regions because y'all do have some good strong points of administering the regions. But my problem is that you give these teachers guidelines. You give all your teachers guidelines to the regions. But that's not the purpose of school for you to pass a test. It's to help you move forward on in life. Like with mathematics, let's take mathematics for example, because that's the only thing that I can give that's be 100% true T. Because I do associate myself with mathematics for as I teach and tutored a lot of math. I tutored Algebra 2 Trig Honors, Calculus 1, 2, 3, and 4. So mind you, let's get into this. I didn't do algebra or anything of that nature because no tea, no shade, them kids. That's a separate podcast. Except I could talk to it in Black Friday and then go into it on the podcast. That's something different. But nonetheless, when you teach the students something or any material that's needed for the subject, you make sure you teach them you make sure you teach them the necessary skills that will progress them. Let's take Algebra 2 Trig for example, because when I go to the high school, I help my teacher out with his stuff. Mind you, at that time I was tutoring Algebra 2 Trig Honors. He had regular Algebra 2 Trig. But my honors, they already taken the region. So basically, it's just me going through everything they need to go to pre-cal. Meanwhile, on the other hand, he's teaching them the necessary things that will help them towards the regions. And my argument, mind you, he doesn't like arguments, but my argument with him was that why are you teaching? Not necessarily saying it's a bad thing that why are you teaching this, you should be teaching them that. Because no, everybody has their own opinions and thesis to support. But I'm saying, why are you teaching them things that will help them, that will benefit them to the regions? I understand that you want them to pass the regions, but my problem is that you teach it to the regions, and mind you, the regions is not going to be next in the class, because after it's pre-cal, mind you, you need to have a strong point. When I say strong point, you need to have a strong point in trigonometry, because you're going to need it. Keyword, you're going to need it. Keywords, excuse me, keywords. You're, Y-E-R, gonna need it. Yes, that's broken English for you, although we got to T on the English too, so mind you, my English gotta be up the ante, so I'm not gonna be doing all that. But mind you, why are you teaching? There's no problem doing it. I'm saying there's no problem. But my strong point is that it's helping them towards a test that will get them out the class, but not helping them to move on. You can do both. I'm not saying it's impossible to do both. You can do both. Teach them according to that test, and teach them the things that will be needed in pre-cal. Because this gets me angry. When these students, they get taught the necessary skills to pass the regions, but when they get in the pre-cal class, they don't know the unit circle by head. And what I mean by head is that we're not going to be using a calculator, and that's another goddamn thing we need to jump onto, these damn calculators. When you get to pre-cal, if you don't know what cosine 0 is, cosine pi, cosine 3 pi over 4. If you don't know what this is and need to sit there with a calculator, punch, 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 there's a big ass problem. There's a glitch in the matrix. Instead of seeing zeros and ones, we seeing twos. Instead of seeing the binaries, the little bytes 0 and 1, we seeing twos now. Excuse me, we're doing bytes. What we doing the zeros and ones, not no damn two. We didn't hit the hexadecimals yet, or binary. Actually, binary don't even have that. Yes, binary does have that. We didn't even hit binary to give you that much of a satisfaction. So when you had to punch it in, because mind you, for trig, they give you the calculator and you can punch this in. But my reasoning, my logic is that, or my approach to the glitch in the matrix, is that you're not teaching them that's not going to help them. That's going to help them for the exam, but it's not going to help them for the next class. Not saying that it may have an indirect effect. I mean, adverse effect. Adverse, not indirect. Adverse effect. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that it's not going to help them. Like when I was doing matrices. Because, mind you, we need matrices. Because when you get to Cal 1 and 2, they expect you to know that way back. Mind you, I never was taught matrix. You know what I mean? I never was taught matrix and determinants. I was an unfortunate soul to not know that, and then after in the long run, when calculus 3 hit, I needed to know that. That effed me up a lot. Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that word. That messed me up a lot. The fact that I didn't supposed to learn that in trig or pre-cal, I didn't learn that until Cal 3. You know how long is that? That's not. I had trig in 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. I get the phone later, please. I don't know. I can't see. My TV ain't on. We gonna cut that part out. But not. Actually, let me stop right here. Let me just pause it right here to get this phone. Excusez-moi. And yes, I forgot where I left off, but I think it was Yes, I think it was matrices and everything of that nature. So, like I was saying, what was I saying? Basically, woo, lost in transition. But nonetheless, when I nonchalantly told you that I finally learned matrices in Cal 3, which is totally inappropriate because in Cal 2, we had tons of systems of equations because we had partial fractions. Well, partial fractions, you're really supposed to learn partial fractions if you really, really know the true T. You're supposed to learn them in pre-cal. Actually, partial fractions, you should learn it in algebra, to be real honest, to be real frank, because that will help you alleviate a lot of the damn fraction problems. That will alleviate the headache and heartaches. But nonetheless, let's get back into it with the education wise. You teaching pertaining to a regions, meanwhile, it's not going to help them progress. It's not going to help them progress to the next chapter, as in the next style of the class. Like with me, I had a lot of AP courses. Mind you, AP courses are worldwide. Let me take that word back. Global. And global, I don't mean global as, the whole earth. I'm global as in a whole system. If you get the word global in programming, because programming uses that term a lot, local and global. But that's not what we're here to talk about. But nonetheless, the problem that's presented with me is that, well, not a problem. Let me take that back. It's not a problem. I had AP that taught the whole thing, not just directly to a region, directly to an AP exam. They taught the whole goddamn thing, because who knows what's going to be on that AP exam. So mind you, I had a lot of AP courses. I had AP Global. I'm picking the ones that I had a regions off of. I had AP Global. I had AP US History. I had AP French. I had AP Chemistry. I had AP Calculus. I had them all, honey. I had them all. Yes, indeed. True tea. Well, what I'm trying to illustrate here is that they taught me everything. Mind you, I did horrible on the AP exam. I mean, I bombed the shit out of that. I mean, not bomb as in pass. I mean, utter destroy. I blew myself up. I'm trying to toss a bomb or a king bomb or a goddamn TNT. I'm trying to toss them, and mind you, I'm tossing them right in the air above me, and they falling right back down on me like I'm the dead coyote and it's a road runner. Get in. But the problem, what had happened, it was to bring that up just to make a little laugh. But I taught everything. So basically, when the regents came, I wasn't also, I don't know this, I don't know that. Mind you, I was like that for a lot of it, because I'm like, if I didn't do good in the AP exam, well, actually global, I was a bit good, because global 1 I passed with flying colors. Then after global, I don't know what the hell happened. That global 1 I had like a 99 average, but when it was global AP, I had like probably like a 90 average, because I got a 99 the fourth quarter. I'm sidetracking. I got a 99 because we had a little food thing with multicultural food, and I brought in some banging buffalo wings. When I tell you, my teacher tasted buffalo wings, and he went to heaven. He went to cloud 99 and came right back down. When I tell you, he gave me a 99. He gave me a 99. I'm like, if I had to cook for you to get a 99, I damn sure will. I'm not lying. Although it's not the best thing to do. But good Lord, we know some people are actually bad. We know some people talk about, oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh, please, goddamn it. We know the true tea. You wouldn't do that. You would say that to somebody not to do that. But if that was you personally, you would damn sure do that. That's just the little digress. Let me get back on topic. But nonetheless, I got taught everything. So mind you, when the regions came, it was somewhat easy. I'm like, well, not easy, but it was something that when I read the question, I'm like, oh, I remember this. I remember this. Boom. I remember. Yes. I remember this and that and this and that. So for the regions, I got a 90. I got a 91 on the what was it? Global. I got a 91 on the global. When U.S. history came, AP, I sucked. I tell you, I ain't know a goddamn thing in there. I bombed the damn. I not even bombed. Let me take the word bomb back. I annihilated that exam. That exam annihilated me personally. Cause I sat there. I felt so damn dumb. No tea, no shade. I felt so goddamn dumb. So I take the exam. I failed. Keyword fail. I failed. Goddamn it, I failed. So what happened was, when the regions came, mind you, we had like a little exam before the regions, but mind you, it was like a region style. I bombed that thing too. I got 66. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna fail. But mind you, there's some things that, see, we got taught everything. It's not this thing directed towards the regions. We got taught everything. So we could piece things together a little bit of nitty-gritty stuff. So when I was taking the exam, mind you, my U.S. history teacher prayed over me. She's like, I pray for you. I'm like, yes, I need the prayer. I'm like, I need the prayer. So when I took the exam, I'm like, wait a second. I'm looking at the question like, what? I'm like, hold on, this A. This the next one. Ooh, this C. The next one. Ooh, this D. I'm getting real good. I'm getting real antsy with it. I'm looking at one question. I'm like, oh, that's D. Then when I look, I'm like, oh hell no, that ain't D. Goddamn it. No T, no shit. That ain't no goddamn D. Get your ass out here. This B. Thank you. Double loop, not the single loop, the double loop. So mind you, I'm sitting there, all happy. And then when the essay came, it was about the amendments and women. I'm like, that's the main thing. Our teacher for U.S. History AP, that's the main thing she told us to remember. Things about women and amendments. I know the whole goddamn scoop. When I tell you I know the whole goddamn scoop, I know the scoop from the dip to the swirl to the loop. I know every goddamn thing. So my job was busting that thing. And then after it was about the Constitution, after the final essay was about the Constitution, I'm like, oh my goodness. I sit there with a big ass smile on my face. I passed that thing with a 90, trust and believe. And with chemistry, we learned the things for the regions, but then after we learned the AP thing, because then after we took AP chemistry, and that's the only AP exam I passed. Well, not the only one, that's 1 out of 2 I passed. I got a 3 on there, so I got credit. When I said I busted my ass in that class, I busted my ass. And what I'm trying to say is that you might get a better, who knows what might happen, but it looks better that you teach everything everything a student needs, not just bits and pieces that, oh, I think this is going to be on the regions. Oh, this have a 78.391644419% chance of being on the regions. This got a 0.1896621% chance. So we're not going to cover that. But mind you, this, I know this. I got premonitions. I know this is going to be on an exam. Come to find out, 20% of the time, that shit don't be on an exam. And child be looking like, he said that was going to be on an exam. That wasn't on an exam. Like, cause nobody, Phoebe, we're not charmed. You're not one of the charmed ones, Phoebe. You don't have premonition. You can't, and plus, you can't even touch the damn region, so how the hell you would have a premonition? You're not Miss Cleo. Calm me down. Bitch, you can't make a phone call. You don't have the life, because we're not playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You don't have that life. You can't phone a friend, because you can't call me now. You don't have no damn premonition to touch the paper, which you can't touch until the day comes. True T, get into analogies and metaphors. So what I'm trying to say, that when you teach everything, who knows what the hell going to be on there. That's the point of the region, to see if you actually mastered all the skills. Teach every goddamn thing. Don't teach what you think will be. Teach every goddamn thing. But the problem is that we don't even have enough time to do all that. And then after, I'm going to point it to the students. The goddamn students. I spent a whole lot of time talking about the curriculum. Now I'm going to talk about the goddamn students. These students, some of them actually go to school. Some of them go to school for a social goddamn gathering. Mind you, we got too many goddamn social networks for you to be going to school to be having a social gathering. Bitch, use Facebook, social gathering. Use Twitter, tweet a bitch. Tweet a bitch. Get in. Go on Facebook. Post your goddamn thing like a damn sticky note on your damn memorandum. Good. Post it on your goddamn bulletin board. Memorandum. In memo. That what memo short for, memorandum. Get in. So, what I'm trying to say is that some students actually can come to school and learn. And some actually, instead, they want to goof around and stuff. Want to do this and do that. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. If I even go in on these damn kids, some of them don't even... my phone. Oh, some of them don't even pay attention in class. They want to talk. They want to talk back to the teacher. Mind you, when I'm tutoring, I don't play that talking back shit. You understand? And mind you, at times you gotta get rounding with these kids. They be testing you, and I ain't got no time. I passed my goddamn test. I'm about to get an associate's degree in mathematics, bitch. What the hell you got? You ain't got no damn GED nor high school diploma. So what the hell you off trying to test somebody? You gonna give me the wrong test? You gonna administer the wrong test, and they're gonna backfire on your ass when I flip and dip and trip and get 110 on it, and do 110 on your ass. The hell they be trying to test these damn teachers, and these teachers have to be put up with damn bullshit. Hell no. I'ma tell your mama and I'ma tell your daddy. If them two ain't doing a goddamn thing, I'ma call you, I'ma pray to you again, grandma and grandpa if they're alive. I hope they are alive. And if they don't do a goddamn thing, I'ma punch you upside your goddamn head. Understand? I told, when I was tutoring, let me tell y'all when I was tutoring, I punched them damn kids upside the goddamn head. I said, whoops upside your head, bitch. This them person had to remind you I'm tutoring. He comes in with nothing. Sit there with his legs out like, yo, what we doing today? What the hell you see on the goddamn permission board? That's the hell you gonna do. Don't ask me no dumb question. Then after, oh, do you have a pencil? I need something to write with. Why the hell you didn't come with a piece of paper? What the hell you think this is? Dave and Buster's? I'm a Dave and bust your ass, Buster. What the hell? So I'm like, excuse me. He like, you ain't gotta talk to me, son. Like you don't know me. I know you. You're a dumbass. I know you. I can read you down for filth. I know you. I can read your card, your tarot card. Call me Miss Cleo, cause I'm gonna read you, bitch. Goodness, I'm gonna give you your free psychic reading, bitch. And you won't understand the hell I'm trying to convey through my thesis. I'm gonna give you a goddamn essay. I'm gonna give you a goddamn narrative essay to get into it. I might give you a goddamn excerpt. You better be lucky if I give your ass an excerpt. I might give your damn ass a novel. Understand? Good, I will get the Nobel Peace Prize for cocking your ass. The hell? Some of these kids be trying. Some of these kids be really trying. They tried me too. And I told one child, you say another word, I'm going to slap the mouth off of you, or I might slap some fire in your mouth and turn your ass to a dragon. You better understand. You going to be like Puff the Magic Dragon after I'm done with your ass. Because you going to be puffing and puffing and ruffing after I slap your ass. And the only thing that's going to be enumerated for your mouth is fire, if you know what enumerating means. What? So some of these kids, mind you, the kids that do good, because I know thousands of kids who do good, not does, who do good. They bust their behind putting their essays and stuff. And that's like with me in the high school. When I was in the high school, I did not like my senior class. I got along with the junior class. The ones who were becoming the seniors of 2013. I got along with them because most of them, mind you, I was the only 12th grader in my AP chemistry class. The only 12th grader. The rest was 11th grader. And the teacher told me, he told me, I usually don't let 12th graders in this class because this class is hard, but he allowed me to go to the class because how well I did in chemistry. I got 93 on the Regents. And I was the first one to get 50 out of 50 multiple choice questions right on the practice test we did in class. I was the only one out of that class to get the first and only to get 50 out of 50. So I was busting my ass in that class. And they bust their asses too. Because I know we busted our asses. We bust our asses so many goddamn times. We ain't had no more ass cheeks. No ass bones. So we busted it. Not busted as in these girls who be letting not like that. I don't mean literally speaking. So mind you, there are kids who struggle, bust their ass, make sure they get this work done and everything. Who the hell cares if it's last work? Because last work usually be the good work. Get into that. Last work usually be the good work and usually be the bad. Who knows? We can't read it unless we get the goddamn paper. So some of these kids, they're good, and some are good, some are bad, but instead the bad just had to shine because the bad, they usually bold about it, and the good, they usually try to cloak themselves. They're veiling themselves because the problem is that when they do good, the other people want to criticize them. Everything want to talk about, oh, you a geek, oh, you devote your time. No, they're not stupid. That's what it is. They're not stupid. That's the problem. Retardation is stupidity. Some are retarded, and I don't mean that as an insult. People need to understand when I use the word retarded, it's not an insult. At most, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that you're learning the maximum capacity that you can learn. But in other cases, that's not how. You want to learn more, but it can't process correctly. It's no stand there. Your neurotransmitter and stuff don't stand there. As in somebody who does blatantly stupid as fuck don't give a damn. I do know some people who are retarded, and I don't like using that word retarded as an insult, and that makes me sad. And right now I'm trying not to cry, but good Lord, a tear is fine. That gets me sad when people use that word. When people use that word to criticize, oh, you retarded. No, that bitch is dumb. get the words correctly. That bitch is dumb. And I don't like the word spastic, faggot. I don't like them terminologies because those are not appropriate. The way people use them in a tone, they're using it like they're in a third world country because they don't know a goddamn thing about the word. Like gay, gay means happy. Understand? The first definition means happy. We have a gay old time. The Flintstone, permanent circle, what 1980s, 90s? Get in. That gets me real sad when people use that word retarded to try to insult somebody when they know damn well they ain't retarded, they stupid. That gets me a little bit sad, and I'm trying not to cry at anything because that is sad. So some of these students, they need to fix it. Some of these students really do need to fix it. And some of them who are doing good, they need to let the world know that. They need to be boisterous. They need to let the world know. Not voluptuous, not all bitchy and everything, but they need to let the world know that I'm trying to get it done. No, I don't give a fuck about this school status. I'm gonna get my shit done and I'm gonna get the hell out of here with the proper knowledge that I need to go to college. I'm gonna get my shit done. I don't give a fuck about any of these motherfuckers, and I'm not being selfish or anything. I just keeping it real, keeping 100. Get in. So that's basically the two little parts. The teachers, the students, and the curriculum and everything. So that's all I have to say. And I just use math as an example. I could use English because English is it's not my strong point, but I just want to use something that I know of and I have experience. So that's all I want to say about the New York State education system. You need to fix something. Not take away regions because regions do have their strong points, but you need to fix something. It's not the fact that, oh, we had them thinking critically. You should have had them thinking. How the hell you sound, Cory Booker? I mean, no, not Cory Booker. What's that boy? What that Cory Booker is the New Jersey man. What the hell is that man's name? The, oh God, I don't know his goddamn name. Um, give me a moment for as I try to Google it. Um, shit, what New York State education. What the hell is his name? I don't know his name, so we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it out. I probably would type in the comment his name. So let's move on. So that's all I have to say about it. I'm gonna figure out his goddamn name though. Get into it. Um, I'm I'm gonna get his name. But that's all I have to say because that's really that's not him. The commissioner, no, that's not him. But that's all I have to say about it. I hope y'all enjoyed this Black Friday. I did try to condense the cussing, but then when the kids came and then the words, when people try to use them, try to use words ludicrously, trying to really being rambunctious, not being ludicrous because that's giving them too much credit. Being rambunctious and lethargic, not trying to call lethargic lazy. I mean a dumbass prick if you really want to know, because that's the appropriate term for it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this Black Friday. I did try to condense it. Then after it took a course of its own. As you know, I'm very diverse in what I do. You better get into it. I'm very diverse in what I do, and I make sure I give you metaphors and analogies and give you a lot of information, whereas you can write an essay on what I'm saying. Because that's how I am. I give you who, what, where, when, why, and how. I did tell y'all years too. I just had to correct myself if I didn't do it. I do it. Like when I went to social service and had to tell him about my little situation. I give him who, what, where, when, why, and he didn't care. But I don't like when people ask me a little question that I could explain while I was doing my little speeches and everything. So that's all to it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this Black Friday, of course. Don't forget, tomorrow we have the podcast, The Lost Levels, where your host Spider started. Yes, indeed. We had Toretta, Super Zambaza, and more. And also, we have two new Lost Level members. Yes, indeed. We have Barker. Yes, Barker with his Cartoon Thursdays. And we have Soli. Yes, indeed. And we're going to get into Soli in a moment. Them are two Lost Level members, the new ones. So thank you. Thank you for the addition and the rendition. And don't forget, after, well, I don't know, before or after, who knows, but we have Scoop Saturdays where you will get the you will get not even a bulletin, let's not even get into the bulletin. You will get a display, a PowerPoint. You get a PowerPoint, a narrative PowerPoint where you have the audio, the visuals, and everything. You will get what you need and what you deserve with Scoop Saturdays with your host Soli. Yes, indeed. He will gonna give you everything in the gaming news. He not gonna nope their bulletin board Prometheus. We doing it big in technology in 2013. Understand? He gonna give you what you need in the gaming news. And that's all to it. Y'all usually say blooming floor and everything, but we're gonna leave that to Soli. Yes indeed. So that's all to it. All of our men's happy.